What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and ladies? We are officially live. The screen looks really bright, but I think we'll be okay. So I don't know who's going to be on here. It may be nobody. Maybe some of y'all get the notifications in a second. But I'll give a few people a chance to get on, a few people a chance to comment, and then we'll talk. I got Corinne with me this time. She's been begging me and yelling at me about not letting her on.
I don't beg.
She was begging. Don't let a lot of y'all. She was begging.
I don't know.
She was begging like she's on the corner with a sign.
I said, let me bless you and your life, because I have a lot of fans. You're not the only big deal in this house.
The spirit of the Antichrist.
Let me bless your life.
The spirit of the Antichrist. No, I'm just playing. I'm joking. So, thank y'all for joining. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. We're going to get into this tonight. What's up, everybody? What's up? Dwight. See, Dwight know how to do the comments. Dwight got the little sirens on there. I see Dwight's comments every time he comment. I appreciate you coming on. I don't know if Dwight is on IG. But we got some pretty interesting stuff we're going to do. We're going to talk a little bit about politics. We got a special item from Theofficertatum store that we want to give away. I'm wearing the bomber. I swear, God is my witness. This is probably the coldest thing we got in the store. This is
my favorite.
Corinne sleeps with this on. It feels so good. But that's one of our favorites. So we got these on. We'll be giving these away. Not giving these away, but we'll be giving something away on the store. Just depending on what goes on. What's going on? Let's see. Z, what's up, B Tatum? Tony from Seattle. What it do? Who else on here? Who else on here? The White says very nice. Brandon, big deal, Tatum. Man, I'm a little shot, still shooting, man. John says sell out.
Wait for letting me come on?
No, that probably is a troll.
Oh.
So we're going to let about 5 minutes, and then we'll get everybody on it. Make sure y'all hit the like button so that this video can be reached by everybody.
Questions, though, in 5 minutes, or you just sit here?
We can answer some questions. We can do some Q&A in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Y'all can ask some questions while we go. We'll say the first 8 minutes.
Lots of emojis.
I see a lot of emojis too. See, when people write emojis because they know they want our attention.
I can't read that fast.
What's up from India? I can slow it down.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Somebody else picked up on.
Someone said I'm their favorite YouTuber.
Who on that? Who's using crack on my followers using crack?
Oh, you're their favorite YouTuber.
Shout out from Tacoma. What's up, y'all? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. So we can get some likes. Let's see. What do you think about the impeachment signing today? Let's see. Listen, let me say this real quick before we get started. Real news. Thanks so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. You're awesome, B. Thank you for putting the truth out there. I do my best. The impeachment has been over from before it began. It's been over. DB1, thanks so much for the super chat sticker. It's been over. Donald Trump is not going anywhere. Impeachment means nothing. It's a publicity stunt. It's not reality. Because he's not going to get removed from office. And to be honest, what's the point of impeaching the man if he's not going to be removed? Unless you're trying to ruin his reputation. But you're going to ruin his reputation to who? Trump supporters? I doubt it. I agree Brandon should be in government. What do you think of Matt Gaetz? Man, Matt Gaetz, I think he's a great guy. I think Matt Gaetz operates with good faith and with good intentions. But I think Matt Gaetz fell for the trap of the Democratic Party by voting for this resolution to end, I guess, powers that the president has of doing any more actions against Iran without congressional approval. He fell for the okie doke. Hello from New Jersey. Mark, thanks so much for the super chat. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. If you're just now jumping in, hit the like button. If you have to go out, come in, hit the like button. The more you like it, the more this live stream gets pushed out. Some of y'all may have not noticed, but I changed the name of my YouTube to Theofficertatum. It used to be Brandon Tatum. I changed it to Theofficertatum. So some people may have a hard time finding this because the name changed. So if you hit the like button, we'll be able to spread it a little more. Let's see. It's almost 5 minutes.
Questions.
Yeah, I can slow it down like right here. Most of these people aren't asking questions.
Oh, it's just comments?
Just comments. What wine are you drinking?
One of my favorites. It's Decoy Cabernet. I usually prefer Pinot, but he likes Cabernet. But I like the Decoy Cabernet. It has a little duck on it. That's a good Cabernet.
It is pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a. I'm not a.
His wine drinking is he likes to pour a glass. He'll take a sip and then he'll leave it. And then the next day I dump the glass out in the sink and I wash the glass. So he's a wine pourer. He'll sniff it. He'll take a sip and he'll be like, "Oh, that's good," and then he won't take another sip all night. If he's a wine waster,
I need wine.
I'm a wine drinker.
I need wine that blows my mind. Like just the average run-of-the-mill wine. I won't drink.
I bought a $25 bottle.
I drank my bottle. I drank my glass last night.
You did not.
I was
dumped
busy.
It out this morning.
I was busy. Don't be coming on my live stream telling me nothing crazy. I was busy. That's why.
I'm exposing you.
I should put Brandon Tatum exposed with you on there. It'll get a million clicks. People want to see me get exposed for some reason.
Follow my Instagram. I expose you every day.
It says, "What do you like most about Trump's presidency so far?" Man, I like that he has run on something and he's stuck with it. He's accomplished more than he's run on. I like the fact that he's strong, that he's standing up to the political correctness. He's standing by his word. Urban revitalization was huge. I thought that was a good attempt to do something for the Black community because politicians, when they get to the top, they seem to forget that they can't just run campaign on doing stuff for Black people. They actually got to have something tangible if they expect anybody to take them seriously. He actually did it. It looked, my stomach looked fat with this thing like this. My stomach ain't that fat.
Oh, baby, you're not fat. It's not.
But anyway, she know I'm fat. But anyway, I like that about Trump.
Boned.
I like prison reform that he's done. I like the fact that he's lowered taxes. That just it's game changing. I like the fact that he's pro law enforcement, pro American, building the wall. All of these things that I believe that most reasonable Americans want, they pursue, they desire, they need. They've been waiting for all the presidents to do. He's actually doing it. And Iran was another example of why I think the president is a stand-up dude and is going to make us safer around the country. What about you, babe? Anything new?
I mean, I just think from day one, everything he's done, the way he stands up to the Democrats, the way he doesn't bow down. He doesn't play the political correct game. He's the only president ever to walk across the DMZ in North Korea. I feel like everywhere the Dems are like, oh, he's going to get us into World War III. He shows he's the alpha. I feel like I just feel like the reason why the Democrats hate him so much is because he embarrasses them again and again and shows how incompetent every president we've had in my lifetime has been. Total incompetence.
They are incompetent. Let me get these super chats real quick, y'all. And I promise I'm going to get back to your questions. If your question is under the super chat I'm reading or above the super chat I'm reading, just write it again. I'll try to answer. Put some emojis on it. Let's see. I don't even know how to say that. Rain. Chariot Rain. Chariot Rain. Thanks so much for the super chat. I don't think I can afford a hat, but please let me pay for a glass of wine. Well, look, let me just do this from the beginning because some of y'all gonna come and go. We are going to do a giveaway. We're going to give away a hat. So if you can't afford it because you got bills to pay, we're going to give this hat away. And so the hat that we're going to give away, Korean, show it. Our 45 signature hat. Put it a little closer to the camera.
I know. I feel like
Korean.
Should I put it on? I don't want to put it on someone else.
You can put it on. Korean designed it. We got it shipped to the house. This is what it looks like all the way around. Good solid back to it. Good camo hat. And I'm gonna sign the hat, but I'm gonna do it at the end of the live stream. I'll sign the hat.
It's blurry.
This is what you got to do. It may focus again. This is what you got to do to get the hat. While we're talking, this is what you got to do to win the hat.
Are you gonna sign it?
You got to follow me or follow the store on Facebook. Follow the store on Instagram and Twitter. Theofficertatum store. Just follow Theofficertatum store on all those platforms. We're gonna verify that you follow. We're going to pick somebody that follows all the platforms.
When do you want to pick someone?
And then we're
Saturday? After Friday's live? Saturday? Tomorrow's live? Yeah.
We'll pick it tomorrow. Because we're going to go live again tomorrow.
Okay.
But you got to be following us on social media to know if you won. Because we're going to announce your name on All the social media platforms. We'll announce your name on all of them. So just in case you're just starting and you don't know what to do with it, we're going to announce on all of our social media platforms. But it has to be a person that follow all of our platforms.
You gonna sign it?
I'm gonna sign it.
Do you think they want me to sign it?
They probably want me to sign it. I don't know my signature.
No one wants my signature.
I'll sign it in a minute.
Okay.
Hold on. So that's how you win. So all of y'all who watching right now, you got the scoop. Let me get these super chats real quick.
I'm gonna pull it up.
Let's see. Power to the people. Kenneth, thanks so much for the super chat. Jackie, what's your wife's YouTube channel? She don't have a YouTube channel. I'm gonna ask y'all some questions real quick because this is gonna be invaluable. Hold on one second. American Gamer, thanks so much for the super chat. Hey, love the videos. Do you think the left has a bigger goal of full-blown socialism? What's your thoughts? I think so. I'm gonna get back to that in a second. Let's see. Chris Suggs, thanks so much for the super chat. I got a few more. Dark Truth, Brandon, if you need a writer to help out with this or that, I like to help out. Man, I'm gonna keep you in mind. Message me at message me at tatumboy34@gmail.com. Tatumboy34, tatumboy34@gmail.com, and we could talk. Let's see. Chase, thanks so much for the super chat. The Republicans in the Senate need to call Ukrainian prosecutor Viktor Shokin as a witness so he can face Joe Biden, his accuser, in public court. That'd be pretty cool. Well, let's see. Baby, Relentless. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's funny. It remind me of Relentless Church. Brandon, please consider running yourself for 2024. We need a strong candidate after Trump. Man, y'all, hey, I don't know if I could be the president, but she said nah.
I mean, you could.
She just can't be the first lady. That's why she's bad.
No, you could be the president, but if y'all think Trump is bad with the clapbacks and the tweets and the coming at them, Brand, there's no way you go hold your tongue.
Somebody said Korean should sign the hat because she designed it.
No one wants my signature.
I don't know.
Maybe you'd be at the
Korean, thanks for the super chat.
You'd be in the State of the Union address like, you sorry, you sorry.
I'll be on them.
No,
I'll be in there cutting up. So let me say this real quick. The first super chat that was posed was Korean's channel. She haven't launched the channel yet. She want to. Some people think we should have a relationship channel. Some people think we should have kind of a relationship blog channel. I don't know.
Follow my Instagram. You know why.
Hit the number 1 if you think we should have a channel. Oh, look, that make the picture better. Why is the glare? No, not blocking you. It's a glare here.
It needs a diffuser. Oh no.
That's even worse.
Yeah. Oh no.
Well, you look washed out.
It's because I'm white. Are you saying that I look washed out because I'm white?
Pale Force 1 is all I'm saying. It's all washed out. Anyway, y'all can still see us. Let's see. What's up, girl?
Hey.
Gigas. We might. Everybody said 1. I don't see nobody that's giving another answer but 1. Put 2 if you don't think we should have a we should have a show.
I tell him, and he's like,
Well, give us some suggestions. What do you think should be on the show? What do you think we should do? We should blog and wake up in the morning and play pranks on each other, or should we
get ready with us?
Give relationship advice, or what should we do? Should we do both? Should we do 1? Let's see. Texas stay in red. Christian, thanks so much for the super chat. Texas stay in red for show. Zachary, thanks so much for the super chat.
Texas is looking real purple.
I can't stand this. I can't stand this.
Too bright.
It's better. It's washed out. Let me change the color. It's making me. I can't even handle it. It's just washed out for some reason.
Because I think this is too bright in here.
Yeah, it must turn that off. No, it's one of these lights because it's washed in it when I do that. She gonna fix it for you guys.
Is that better?
No, it's worse. Well, turn that off. Turn these on.
They're both on. And then this one. This is how you had it the last few times.
Now turn that one off in the back. Turn this one on over here. That's good. This will be fine. This will be fine. We just got to be kind of closer. Let's see, Zachary, thanks so much for the super chat. The real truth is that NASA fake space exploration. We have no real pictures of Earth, and the Bible tells us we live in a dome that doesn't move. We need Trump to expose NASA. Watch odd TV. That's a pretty significant conspiracy. I haven't looked into it enough to really make a comment on that. That's interesting though. Hold on 1 second, baby. Let me get this super chat. Remy, thanks so much for the super chat. I'm here to spread love and respect, health and wellness in 2020. Amen and amen. Jessica Hill. I think. Oh, Jessica Hill. I remember Jessica Hill. Follow me on Patreon. I remember. I know Jessica Hill. I remember you. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm a long-time supporter of you. I always enjoy chatting with you. Keep representing and being real. Thin Blue Line, veterans, hashtag Thin Blue Line, hashtag veterans. Apologize, I haven't super chatted in a while. Oh, no, you don't have to super chat. The fact that you support me, the fact that you've been on here supporting the Patreon and everything, that's enough. Age to Age Ministries. I just had a white friend tell me his white friend is racist and can't hang out with his friend, but I found his friend's Facebook account and it demonstrates otherwise. What should I do? I think you should come up. I mean, both of them. Well, first of all, if the guy is your friend and he's being ridiculous towards another person who's his friend, that it's not your mutual friend, then call your friend out on it. Talk to him about it. Be like, hey, bro, like, what about him is racist? So I can stop talking to him. And be like, bro, you can't just, it's not cool to call somebody racist, but you don't have no unequivocal evidence. Oh, because they're a Trump supporter? That's not good enough. Call them out on it, man. Age to Age Ministry. Appreciate it. Age to Age Ministry. Do you do mentorship programs? Let me know if you do mentorship programs.
Hey, Serge.
Serge on here?
Serge does, yeah, he's watching.
Oh, Serge on here?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's go to another super chat. I think I got to answer somebody's that I forgot. Let's see. Adam, what do you think about West Virginia's offering Virginia's Second Amendment county to join their state, basically around 80% of the state?
It's smart.
Let's see.
West Virginia is
to join their state.
Yeah, West Virginia is telling the people of Virginia with that crazy governor, come to our state. Leave your state.
That's a good idea. I mean, they finna screw y'all the Second Amendment. Let's see, Frank. Thanks so much for the super chat. I got mad. Respect for you. Keep standing for truth. Infowar.com. It's hard to say that name out here in the ether, but man, I respect Alex Jones, man. When I met Alex, he was cool to me, man. He was good.
Buffering.
Somebody says buffering.
I'm just kidding.
Some people said that.
Way after you said it.
Somebody said the hat is ugly. I can't believe they talking about their mama like that. They ain't not right for you to talk about your mama like that.
This hat is so
the
flat.
Bible says. No, I'm just playing.
This hat is fly.
All right, let's get into a little more politics. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. We're gonna give away a hat. Baby, can you show them the hat? I'm gonna sign it right now. Or let me ask you guys.
No one wants my. It's fine.
Should Corinne sign the hat or should I sign the hat? Because Corinne designed the hat.
It's okay. They want your signature.
You sure?
You're the man, baby. You're the man. Wait until I launch my YouTube channel, and then they'll be wanting.
Age to Age Ministry say I'm just getting started. Well, let me know, man. I want you to message me. Tatum BOI 34. Tatum BOI 34. I want to talk to you about your mentorship program. Maybe I can help you out. Let's see. I'm gonna sign this hat right now. We're gonna give this hat away. But what you have to do to get this hat, to win this hat, for free. It's free. It's gonna cost us because we gotta send it to you. It's signed. All you gotta do is follow all of our social media on Theofficertatum Store. So Theofficertatum Store on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And tomorrow we're gonna announce the winner. We may do it live on the live stream.
Yeah.
We may announce the winner at the beginning of the live stream tomorrow. Yeah. And we're going to post it on our social media. So if you mess around and you're not following us, or you follow us and you unfollow us and you're not paying attention, you may be a winner and you're not going to know because you're not on there. So I trust and respect that y'all may do that. You follow us on all our social media. We're going to go through and look, and we're going to pick somebody that we see on all of our Theofficertatum store platforms. Let me sign this real quick.
Yeah. So before I lived in Arizona, I lived in Los Angeles. I've been a lifelong conservative since I started working and paying taxes at, I think, 15, 16. Always been a conservative, always been a Trump supporter. But I lived in Los Angeles. So you can't really wear this in LA unless you're ready to get in a fight at the gym or Whole Foods. And I didn't really want that. So when we started designing merch, I wanted merch that, was a little discreet, undercover. People would have to do a double take and be like, is that what that says? Does that say MAGA? Does that say 40? Like, what does that mean? So that's why I did the MAGA signature script and the 45. You can wear that 45 hat to work and no one can call HR and say, I'm offended at the politics. So that 45 hat, you can get away with it anywhere, but it's president. Other people, they'll get it, but no one's gonna, try to fight you for wearing that hat.
Signed underneath the brim. There's probably maybe 5 hats out in the world that I've signed. Maybe. No, there's
like a dozen.
We did 10 of them with that other thing. So it still ain't more than 20, maybe. So we'll be giving this away. You got to follow us on all our social media platforms, and we'll be watching. Oh, let me see. What we got? Let me try to get these super chats. I get behind.
All right.
Let's see. What do you think about managers, Shifty Schiff and Nadler ? This is I'm gonna talk about this in a second. Well, this is a show. This is a show. It means nothing. It means nothing. This is a show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a show. Impeachment means nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Trump will not be removed from office. It's going nowhere in the Senate. Let me tell you what they're doing. Let me tell you what they're doing in a few seconds. They are essentially screwing themselves for 2020. If they go down the path of impeachment and they want to draw it out in the Senate, the country is going to be focused more on impeachment than the actual Democratic candidates. So they're going to be paying more attention to the impeachment, not what the Democratic candidates are standing on. And the Democratic candidates that are actively in the Senate, they're going to have to cast a vote. So it's going to distract them from their campaigning. Do they really want to do that or not? That's the real question. Let's see.
You missed that one.
America Tatum. Please, someone answer me. Why do we pay state college coaches more than people running our country and our state? I'll tell you that in a minute.
Because the coaches of state colleges generate revenue. People in Congress waste money.
Could you even do a live stream with the amazing Lucas and some black guy? Who's that? Is this some black guy that tried to merch on? That was some California guy.
Yeah.
I also thought of Project Veritas on Bernie Sanders' campaign. Okay, let's see. She will. Thanks so much for the super chat. I don't have all of those platforms, so if I buy a hat, will you sign it? I can't. Okay, let me explain something. If you buy off our store, because we have so many people, we have to house it at a warehouse. And the warehouse is unfortunately in California, and we have one in North Carolina. So we don't live near the warehouse. So I can't sign it for you at the warehouse unless you want to take a longer period of time, right? If you want to buy a hat,
you could PayPal us. We can order it, sign it, and ship it to you.
You can PayPal us. We'll order it, sign it, and ship it to you, but it'll take longer because it's going to take time for it to get to us, and then it's going to take time for us to send it to you. Mm-hmm. So you may wait a little longer, but if you want to do that,
totally.
We can't do that for everybody. But we could do it for you if that's what you want to do. We'll see if we can work it out. You don't have those platforms. Go to the Theofficertatum store. I want you to go on, and I want you to go to the support page, and I want you to email the support customer service line and write that in the customer service. I'll answer it, and I'll get back to you.
Okay.
So go to the store, go to customer service. All right. I feel like I missed everybody's thing. Democrats are losing no matter what they do with impeachment. What was the other thing that the kid asked? Let me go back to
What do you think about Bernie Sanders' campaign?
Bernie Sanders,
the gulags and
first of all, it ain't going nowhere because the people that support Bernie Sanders, they support him no matter what. It doesn't matter what he say, what anybody say.
And the media is not gonna.
The media ain't gonna put it. Have you seen it on CNN yet? I mean, I don't watch CNN, but I haven't seen it trending. Bernie Sanders campaign managers saying they want gulags and they want wealthy people. I mean, they're saying that they're projecting this to be a reality.
Mm-hmm.
They want to make this happen in the future. This is not hypothetical. Bernie Sanders want wealthy people to be worked to death in concentration like camps. Work camps, work death camps. And then they also want Trump supporters to be, what do they call it, re-educated. They want to put us in jail and be forced to re-education. Here's the thing. His campaign manager on Project Veritas said, one of his campaign staffers said that the reason why Bernie Sanders is promoting free education is for indoctrination. He wants free education so the government can control education so they can indoctrinate the Trump supporters out of believing in conservatism. That's exactly what he said on Project Veritas. So you tell me who's really crazy. Crazy Bernie. If Trump said anything to the contrary, that we got to re-educate Bernie supporters and Hillary supporters, they'd be at the White House right now. His own staff will be kicking him out. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. I want this video to do well. We got 1,000 people watching. Man, we had 4,000 the other day, and I don't know what was happening. I think everybody was excited. Let's see. And we did do it impromptu live, so people probably don't know. She will. Thanks so much for the super chat. I don't have it. I don't have any platform. Let's do this one. Let's see. Jeff B, thanks so much for the super chat.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service, officer. Love seeing you and your missus thrive. You're right about your take on POTUS, sir. What do you both want from POTUS in the here and now? That's a great question. Great question. Let me answer that real quick. So, and you'll be ready to answer. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. Again, we're giving away this hat. We're going to do a giveaway. This hat. Never been worn. We just have it laying around. We want to give it away. 45. So you can support the president strategically, right? You support him strategically without being outed or having to get into a fist fight with somebody. All you have to do is follow us on all of our store social media. The Theofficertatum store has Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You follow us on all those platforms. We're going to pick a name. We're going to announce it tomorrow at 7 p.m. We will announce the winner tomorrow at 7 p.m. on YouTube. We're going to announce it on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Oh. We'll announce it on all of it. So make sure you're following. We're going to really get this away. And it's signed. I signed it. It's only a few hats out there in the world that I got my signature on. So I signed it for you. We're going to give this hat away. Make sure you follow us. When you get off here, I'll remind you at the end. Desmond, thanks so much for the super chat. Brandon Tatum, we need education and get government out of it. I agree with you 1,000%. The government is the reason for all of our problems. Babe, so in the here and now, what do you want from the president? Like outside of everything he's done, projecting moving forward, what would you like for the president to do or accomplish or to be stronger on?
Oh, build the wall. We want illegal immigration to be almost non-existent. I would like him to pull federal funding from any and every sanctuary city. What happened in New York City, I think you're going to make a video about it, but what happened in New York City because of these sanctuary cities, these, criminals are getting arrested. They're not being turned over to ICE. They're being set back free in these cities to commit more crimes, kill more people. As a taxpayer, as a citizen, it enrages me. I don't know how these politicians get away with it. I don't know how these, these district attorneys, these mayors, these police chiefs, I don't know how they get away with it. I don't know how they're not immediately fired, arrested, their job taken away. That is so un-American. They're paid with our tax dollars and they're acting in our worst interest. It enrages me. That I feel like Trump, the wall needs to be finished. I know the court just approved for the wall, the funding for the wall. I feel like the wall needs to be built. No more sanctuary cities. If you're a sanctuary city or a sanctuary state, no federal funding. I don't care if your state burns down. I don't care if there's a hurricane. I don't care if there's I don't care. No federal funding. That's on you. What else? I mean, I'm from California, born and raised. I feel like the Democrats have ruined that once beautiful state. We used to have the third. I don't have any words.
The third largest economy.
Live, I don't have any words.
What are you talking about? The economy. Yeah.
California was the third largest economy in the world, and now it's a third world country. So I really feel like he really needs to like put the pressure on Nancy Pelosi, Gavin Newsom. I didn't think we get worse than Jerry Brown, and we have Gavin Newsom. So I think that he needs to do whatever he can to cripple. I mean, no offense, I don't want to say cripple California, but he needs to do whatever he can to make those Democrats' jobs harder.
Yeah, I think that in addition to that, I want him to stand up even stronger for the Second Amendment. He need to have a federal protection that thwarts any state's attempt to do anything that will violate the Second Amendment rights. He needs to stand strong against red flag laws and all of the above. I want to see the president do that for sure. Let me get to these super chats real quick because I missed two of them. I hit them on the thing and then they moved. And my boy Mario coming through in the clutch with the biggest super chat of the night. Mario, you got to get me, man. I got to see you some merch, man. I got to see you some merch, brother. Joe, thanks so much for the super chat. The super, it's called a sticker. How's it going? Let's see. Son said, my name is Brandon. Be on the lookout for me running for office in the future. What state, man? What state? You got to let me know what state so I can support you. Let's see. Officer Tatum, what do you think of Trump not addressing the Virginia issue yet? I like most of what Trump has done, but I'm getting this one. But I'm not getting this one yet. Also check into
D live streaming site.
Oh, D live streaming site.
I kind of have a feeling Trump's going to let Northam think he's getting away with more. And I think once he thinks he's like, oh, yeah, I've done it. I've taken all the Second Amendment rights away. Trump's going to come through and be like, nope, sorry, not going to happen. So I feel like Trump is good at that, letting them think they're winning. And then as soon as it gets to the end, he pulls the rug out from under them. That's what I think. And that's what I hope he's doing in Virginia. My aunt lives in Virginia. She went to a Second Amendment rally a few weeks ago. But
yeah, I think that what I would like to see the president do, I hope that he's doing. I don't know what he's going to do. He better do something about it. It's not that I'm not going to vote for him if he don't, but it's the fact of the matter is that I want him to accomplish this because I need him to lead a legacy because nobody else is going to run against him in 2020. It's all we got. So I want him to stand strong on this because, and what like Corinne said, I hope that he's letting them do all of this stuff and then he's going to have an executive order.
Oh yeah.
Executive power to make him look even worse so he can expose all of the garbage that they're doing in Virginia. Let him get all of his cards out on the table and then hit him with executive power. And then the whole world can be spotlighted on it when Trump can actually do something about it. Right. Instead of him trying to fight crumbs.
I think he lets them trip over themselves and then he'll come out with the Trump card at the end and be like, no.
Let me answer one question and I'm gonna get to Mario. What is the best pro-life argument? I ask because I'm pro-life, changed my mind at a pro-abortion rally in Scranton, Pennsylvania. I can't see. Okay, so let me say this real quick. Mario, my brother, I'm going to get you in a second. And thanks for the super chat for sure.
Is Mario coming to the Deplorables event?
I'm sure he is, because if he's not,
have him message you and message me.
Message me.
I have something for him.
Message me. You in there. Just know you in there. You in there. Don't even worry about it. Mario, you in there. You in there. Don't even ask me no questions. You there. All you gotta do is message me. You there. Bring your son. Y'all there. Okay. Let me do this real quick. I don't know. This is how I look at it. I say, is it a life or is it not a life? Is it a life when you want the baby? Well, why is it not a life if you decide that it's not in your best interest to have the baby? Unobstructed. If abortion or any measures is taken unobstructed, they will come out to be a person like you and I. And you ask them, what if your mother had an abortion with you? You wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? The life giver, and it's a blessing for women to be able to give life. So that's one aspect of it. It's many. I've made videos about it, but life starts at conception, not perception. And I think people should keep it consistent across the board. Don't just say that you believe in the life of a child when you want it. You have to believe in it at all times. And if you messed up and you made a mistake and you had an abortion before, ask God for forgiveness and make sure you don't repeat the same mistake. That's pretty much simple. I want Corinne to talk about this, but let me answer a few super chats. Let's see. Mario, my brother, coming through with the hundo. Thank you, Mario. Here's a little something to take your queen somewhere nice to eat before and after your show. Keep up the great work. Mario, are you coming to the show?
I know, come to the show and come.
Text me. You got my phone number.
Yeah.
Text me, Mario, because if you want to come to the show, you in there. I got you. We cover you. You in there. You know, you my brother from another mother and another father. Let's see. I can't even say that.
Hi.
Scirlicia.
Scarlisha, the Dragon Master.
Can you read that, baby?
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Hi, I love your videos and I'm learning a lot. Are you afraid how they could affect our school system and tell our kids about history that is false? God bless you and your family. Yeah, I feel like you talk about that all the time.
Yeah, I mean, they already screwing us. Let me get a couple things. I'm gonna come back to it.
Bought a maroon 45 hat last week. Love it.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Hey, man, hold on. If you bought it last week, are you familiar with our referral program? Right? You go on our store, go to our website. It's a little Theofficertatum thing in the corner. It's our rewards program. If you sign up for it, if you refer somebody, you get a discount on your next purchase. You refer somebody, you get a discount. If you buy something, if you follow me on social media, you get points that will give you a discount. So go on there. If you're already shopping on the store, you might as well. Let's see. Sheldon Clay, thanks so much for the super chat. Native New Yorker, right? I think that's what it is.
Yeah, native New Yorker here. And I'll tell you firsthand, it's indeed become a third world country. I'm now a homeowner in Pennsylvania, a red state. Absolutely. I left California. I left Los Angeles, not only California, but Los Angeles. A dump. It's a dump. You feel like you're in Tijuana.
J Mill, thanks for the super chat. Can you read that?
Speaking of how fast Trump's turning the economy around and fulfilling promises, do y'all think by some miracle he's paved the way for other strong business personalities to take a chance and run for office? I think so. I think that once you have Trump run circles around politicians and career politicians, except for Bloomberg, right? We don't want him.
Don't say conservatives. We just say conservatives because these liberals are they just puns.
I think Trump has shown, like, let a business person and then we get things done. Most of these Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden, they're career lifelong politicians. They have no idea what goes on in the private sector. They have no idea how business, economy, negotiating, none of that works. They're like, oh, give me other people's free money and let me waste it.
They have been the manager of trillions of dollars. And look at this. I want y'all to look at this for a minute. We'll get a couple
no recourse for wasting it or failure.
Well, look at this for a minute. Think about this. If America was a business, right? Mm-hmm. You look at the way they've run the business, they bankrupted and we owe businesses trillions of dollars. Every time you look at it, I'm looking at it the wrong way. I'm looking at the thing. Every time you look at it, they're running our debt up and up and up and up. But they have no work experience. They have no personal experience. They have no business experience to show us that they can get us out of it. Yeah. Donald Trump has had issues where he had to do bankruptcy and things like that. He knows how to manage money. He knows when it goes too far, how to flip it and roll it and be successful. So with our debt, I want a person like Trump who know business, who know how to flip and run and move the debt so we can be successful. If he can do it in business, he can do it in this. These people don't have no business experience. No. They just know how to waste your money and add to the debt. Yep. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody. All right, baby, can you read that? You way better read it than me.
Corinne,
Jeff.
Nice to see you on here.
Well, Jeff, thanks so much for the super chat.
Hey, Jeff. Hi, Corinne. Nice to see you on here. Sure wish they made ladies like yourself here in Seattle. Still love your work. BT, keep the faith, brother. I feel like there's got to be some good women in Seattle.
There's like 3 of them.
There's got to be some.
And they all at a.
Hey, I was in California, and that's a super liberal leftist state. And I know a few more like myself. So
Carter Brown, thanks for the super chat.
Your guys' thoughts on climate change, global warming? I personally think man-made climate change is fake, but I'm not sure. It's a money grab. It's a total money grab.
Baby, what do you think about abortion before we go to something? Just real quick.
I feel like you and I differ, and I might get totally dragged in here. I think that up until there's a heartbeat,
but there's still more reason. But still,
after a heartbeat, after 5, 6, 7 weeks, when there's a heartbeat, I feel like then you're just stages of human. And this was an argument or a point that someone brought up a few months ago that I thought, oh my gosh, I've never thought of that. When you're a teenager, but you're a human. When you're a toddler, they call you a toddler, but you're a human. When you're when you're an infant, but you're a human. So I feel that when you're a senior, but you're a human. So those are just titles of stages of being a human. So when people say, oh, you're not a human, you're just a zygote. Well, that's a stage of being a human. And I was like, oh, wow, that blew my mind. Well, teenagers are still humans just because you're not an adult yet. So,
but I look at it like this. I say unobstructed. Let's think about it. And like unobstructed from conception.
Yeah.
If nothing happens, if you don't mess with it, you don't do nothing.
Yeah.
It's a person. So whether the heartbeat is here or there, they're unobstructed from this point on. You're a person.
Yeah.
Just like a apple tree. If you have an apple tree, you put the seed in the ground.
Yeah, it's an apple.
Unobstructed from when it's a seed to when it blossoms, it's always have been an apple tree.
Yeah.
Just because it has roots now doesn't mean it just started to be an apple tree. Just because you can see some of the roots coming out of the seed doesn't mean it becomes an apple tree. Now, it has always been unobstructed from conception, and I think that's just the way it is. Yeah. Me and you may differ slightly on that. Let's see.
I mean, I also don't agree that if you damage like an eagle's egg or you damage a turtle egg, you get a $200,000 fine and jail time. But if you think it's not okay to damage a human, it's like you're hateful and antiquated and you're religious zealot. So
Jericho Green, what's up, my brother? Jericho Green, my favorite
That's
YouTuber.
His favorite. He talks about you every day.
Every day.
He likes you more than he likes me.
Sometimes. But Jericho Green, what it do, my brother? What's up? What do you think of housing for mom in Oakland? I'm not sure about that. Hold on a second.
Wait, is that where the homeless women took over that house that was in escrow and the judge sided with them that they had right to live there? Okay,
Google it. Jericho Green. If y'all don't follow Jericho Green, which I know all y'all follow Jericho Green. If you not follow Jericho Green,
my mom,
her mom,
my mom loves you.
Jericho Green to me is the uncut version of B. Tatum, and I'm not trying to say he ain't his own man. He is his own man. I think he's a little more witty than me, but Jericho Green is unfiltered. He said it like it is. The reason I listen to his videos because he say what I can't say. Sometimes I be getting so mad, I be want to say, F you guys. But I can't say it, but Jericho will say it for me. So I watch his videos so I can feel like I'm getting the expression that I cannot do, that I don't do on my live stream. So go follow Jericho Green.
Yes, so it's 4 homeless mothers in Oakland, so Google it. 4 homeless mothers who've been occupying an empty house since November. But what they don't tell you is that the house is in escrow and the owners are set to move in. The new owners of the house who purchased the house are set to move in.
So it's not empty.
4 homeless women, right. But the news is saying that it's just an empty, vacant house. Well, no, it's an escrow and someone's moving into it. Someone who bought it and owns it. Along with their children, they've been living there since November, have quickly become Bay Area folk heroes. So there's a regional movement, Moms for Housing. Insane. They only hope to put a roof over their children's heads for the holiday season.
Oh,
it's called theft.
Heck no. Y'all see, that's one of them. Jericho, I want to watch your video so I can get that feeling out of me.
Yeah.
Listen, let me tell you this. Now, this happened in Texas. This has happened in Texas before. A person was able to get some weird law in Texas. It was a house that was foreclosed. Nobody had claimed the house, so he moved in the house. And then he ended up getting ownership of the house. But this sounds very different. If the house is in escrow, that's trespassing on somebody else's property. The bank owns the house or a person owns the house.
Not in Oakland. Poor people have the right to the house.
I mean,
the person who owns it, the poor homeless people have a right to your property.
So all you should do is, instead of buying a house in Oakland, instead of buying a house in California, just go wait for one to go to escrow, move in, and cry about putting the house over your kid's head. I keep looking in the wrong thing.
Why don't we do that?
We need to start doing that. What we're gonna get in California, you can do it because you know what they're gonna do to you? They're gonna do like this. When they catch you in somebody's house stealing their stuff, they're gonna go, you know what? We'll write you a ticket, show up to court if you feel like it. BS.
Not even that. They're saying these women have a right to that house.
Yeah, they got a right to this foot in their rear end. That's what they got a right to. Hey, I'm giving away a hat. At the end, tomorrow I'll announce the winner. I'm gonna show them the hat. Chris, thanks so much for the super chat. How do you change the amount of money you can send? I'm not sure. I think it's like a drag thing on the side. So when you go to super chat, you hit the super chat. You can like toggle it over. And as you go over, it'll go up in increments. I think that's how it works. Chris Suggs, thanks so much for the super chat anyway. Let's see. Rodney, thanks so much for the super chat. From a mega brother to another. I appreciate it. Let me see the hat, baby. So we're going to get it. We're going to get this hat away. We're giving this hat away. We'll give away tomorrow at 7 p.m. We'll announce 7 p.m. Arizona time. 7 p.m., which is like Mountain. I think it's Mountain Standard Time. No, not Mountain. Mountain Standard Time. 1 hour ahead of or later than
6 p.m. California and 9 p.m. East Coast.
Eastern. We'll be announcing it on the live stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. Cool MAGA signature designed by Corinne, signed by B. Tatum. Corinne she gonna start signing these right now. They wanted me to sign it, so I signed it. Corinne gonna start signing these, but we'll be giving it away. You got to follow us on all of our store social media, not my social media, the store, the Theofficertatum store on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook. Make sure you follow it, and you can enter to win that hat. We're gonna start doing more giveaways.
Follow me too on Instagram. So_Corinne.
So_Corinne.
I feel like I need to catch up to your followers.
You can, but you'll get it. Let's see where we're at. All right, thank you guys. But while we're talking about the store, make sure you visit the store because you may not win the giveaway, right? You one out of 1,000 people, but you can't go into the store. You can get your own merch. I'm wearing one of our items. This is the Theofficertatum bomber. This is the best quality fabric we have on the store. Period. I'm gonna be honest. She sleeps in this thing, and the only reason why she probably don't sleep every night because the zipper is kind of cold. But she sleeps in this thing. Best fabric I ever had. I've worn this jacket 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row.
You better wash it.
Corinne has on the D right. I support Trump. I don't like to say the word, but people right. They requested it. So dang right, I support Trump.
It's a whole move. 2020.
2020, baby.
I feel like 2020. It's like I feel like the Democrats have shown themselves, and at this point, if you support Democrats, you should be ashamed of yourself. So I feel like there should be nothing stopping you from wearing pro-Trump merch. Trump.
I mean, I got so much Trump merch. We make it on the store unique. You can't get it anywhere else.
We gotta stop. We just gotta let them know. Like it is what it is. Trump's the man. Y'all should be ashamed. How dare you not support this man? So 2020, I vow to wear all of my Trump gear.
We should make a shirt that say, "How dare you not support Trump? How dare you?
How dare you vote Democrat? Y'all are."
All right, baby. Troy, thanks so much for the super chat. Go with it, babe.
Check this song out. Would like to hear you talking about it on a video. Trump Needs to Hear This by Buddy Jewel, This Ain't Mexico.
Buddy Jewel, This Ain't Mexico. Is that country music?
It sounds like it. Oh, speaking of video, tell them about the video, that they can be a part of the video with the heroes of Benghazi.
Okay, we'll talk about her in a second. Okay. 1 second, baby. Okay. Chris Suggs, thank you so much for the super chat. I think you were adjusted. I don't know if you accidentally adjusted too far, but thank you so much for the super chat. My brother, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
I know. Ask a question.
Yeah, you could ask a question, anything. And that's just it's so much. I wish that I can incorporate our store with the super chats and stuff. Therefore, you can get points on the store for super chat. Yeah. But anyway, Mike, thanks so much for the super chat. Go ahead, babe.
Where you've been hiding that woman, she's got a lot of common sense. God bless you both from your Italian brother from another mother.
She don't like to go live unless she's fine.
Come on here.
She don't like to go live unless she feel like she looks good and she's pretty.
Yeah, well, I work from home, so usually I'm in PJs and I look.
But I tell her she's pretty all the time. Yeah, come on, girl.
You have to say that.
Let's see, Wiley. Thanks so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. I'm okay.
Libby
Ann, thanks so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Let me.
Yours are cute.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask. Oh, and it says thank you. I'm gonna answer questions that are not in the super chat category. Unless you super chat $100, then okay, I got to divert. But right now, I want to try to get as many people because I know everybody don't super chat, but you would like for me to answer your question.
Look, let me read it. Do you think there will be a large number of black voters for the 2020 election? You mean for Trump or just that come out to vote?
I think I'm gonna answer both.
Okay.
I think that there will be a large number of black voters that do not show up for the Democratic Party. I think that there will be a significant amount more votes for the Republican Party by black voters. This is not going to be the game-changing black vote in 2020. It's not going to happen. I want it to be, but it's not going to be. Once Trump is not in office and another Republican comes into office, that they can't drag through the mud, that has somewhat of a more clean of a reputation, and that cannot be painted off the top as being a racist and all this other stuff. It may have to be somebody of color, maybe. I don't know. Then you're going to see the biggest exodus from the Democratic Party by African Americans. The problem is they just can't support Trump and survive in their own families.
However, I do feel like that's the dirty game the Democrats play, and no matter who the Republican is, they're going to come at them and you're racist, you're this, you're that. If you're not for open borders, giving homeless people your house.
But we have to admit, it's harder to do that with a black person. It's harder to call you a KKK member if you black.
So like if Alan West wants to run in 2024, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, Benghazi made me tear up. I have such a love and respect for all American soldiers. Benghazi is number one reason I can't stand Hillary. I mean, that's one. I'm gonna tell y'all what, I saw that movie. I heard about Benghazi or whatever, and I saw it. I mean, I heard a little bit about it, but I didn't really study it much. I didn't know exactly what happened in Benghazi. Then I watched that movie 13 hours. I got like 3/4 of the way through the movie, and I was like, how could anybody support anybody that did not take action against Hillary on that?
Barack Obama.
It's
both huge failures, un-American failures, traitors.
The difference between Trump and Obama is very simple: Benghazi and Baghdad. That's the difference. That's the difference. You attack our embassy, or you put pressure on our embassy, our troops, and people need help and assistance. We'll knock off your number two in command.
That's why we love Trump.
And
there were over 500 or 600 emails for help that Chris Stevens, the ambassador of Libya, asked Hillary for. They were ignored, and she ignored. They didn't respond. They didn't send in help because of optics of what it would look like.
And got them slaughtered.
There was plenty of U.S. bases near there that could have flown in, picked up our guys and flown out, but she didn't like the way the optics would look in a Muslim country, and it is shameful. There is nothing on the planet I hate more than Hillary Clinton.
They didn't want that smoke. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want that smoke. Donald Trump said, "Bring that smoke. We got gas masks, and we got more smoke than you can handle. So, do you want to trade smoke?"
And they said, "No. We don't. No smoke.
Y'all don't want that smoke. We'll turn your country to a parking lot." Make sure y'all hit the like button, I appreciate it. Impromptu, 1,000 people watching. That's a blessing to me. We had 4,000 the other Tuesday, which was the biggest we've had, 4,200. I was like, God. Anyway, Logan, thanks so much for the super chat. Does your wife carry? Where's the AR in the background? Now I went to the range. I can't talk too much about it. Y'all know, because I went to the range today. Me and Terrence Williams, we recorded some pretty funny stuff. We're going to release that at some point. But we were doing that, so I have it stored away. I got to clean it and everything. Do the wifey carry? The wifey carry when she with me. She stay with me, so she carry. We got to get her one that she won't. I seen one at the store up the street that we're going to get her. But I'm with her at all times until we can get her one.
At all times. He does. I go in a room and he's right behind me.
She knows she love that.
I do nothing by myself.
She knows she love that.
No, my dad is actually also an ex-police officer in California, and he gave me, and my stepmom was a police officer too, and they got me a Glock 9, but it's too big, it's too heavy. I can't carry it. I couldn't in my purse. So no, Brandon's going to get me a smaller gun.
What do you think about Trump not addressing the issue? Somebody asked a question earlier about addressing the issue in Virginia. I think Trump is going to let it smolder. I mean, let me tell y'all this. Trump got so much stuff that he's worried about dealing with strategically as the president of the United States. I'm pretty sure he don't even run his Twitter most of the time. So I believe he will address it when it's appropriate and when it's conducive for the maximum effect. And I think when they go so far, he's going to do an executive order, and the whole world is going to be focused on that and not focused on impeachment. And I don't know when Northam is up for re-election. I think the governor 4 years. I got to Google that. Our governor is he's up. It's this last term in 2020. He's done. Let's see. See what the thing. I knew the story of Benghazi. I teared up in the theater when I saw 13 Hours. It was crazy. I saw it on a plane. I was on a plane watching it. I was like, what the? It's crazy. How could anybody watch this and not dislike every Democrat?
You want to talk about the video?
What video?
The PSA with the guys from Benghazi? The human trafficking PSA?
Well,
it's a short video.
I know I would like to have more information because I can't name drop as much as I want. Some of y'all may know who Saul Man is. He does a whole bunch of things with trafficking.
Human trafficking. Oh.
Little people trafficking. He does a lot to combat that. Saul Man Sawyer, I'm sure y'all know who he is. Big time dude. A whole bunch of other people that I could name drop. Some of these guys I don't even know. People from I think they had served in Benghazi.
Yeah, I believe there's 3 of the guys.
Three people from Benghazi. So pretty much what it is it was a music video.
So it's just like a short film and a PSA on trafficking.
It started out as a music video
for Ryan Weaver Country. So follow him on social media, Ryan Weaver Country. But John Teagan from Benghazi, Chris Peranto, everyone should know him. He's always on Fox. He's a big dude. Dave Boone Benton. So 3 of the guys from Benghazi are going to be there. The fact that I get to meet them.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be.
I still cannot believe it. Some of the baddest men in American military history.
Shouldn't even talk about me like that. So you know she's excited. So we're gonna go there. It's like a PSA type music video.
Yeah.
And for Ryan Weaver, y'all look at Ryan Weaver. He's a country music artist. what was that song? Burn is one of his top songs. Look him up. What else?
But the cool part is that you can be a part of it. So the video, there's, I think, VIP sponsorships, corporate sponsorships. So if you want to be like a background or what do they call them? An extra. If you want to be cast, you can sponsor the video. And I believe proceeds after the cost of the video, proceeds go to human trafficking.
Yeah.
You can be a part of it. You can meet these guys. So follow and DM Ryan Weaver Country. All the information's on his Instagram. But the fact that you can actually support that, mission and message and meet some of the baddest men ever, I don't know, to me as well. And you get to meet Brandon Tatum.
Yeah, you get to meet me. I'm the baddest of them all. No, I'm playing. But it is awesome to have the opportunity. It is. I want to make a video separately to talk about that because I want to have everybody's names lined up and ready to go. Korean did a wonderful job name dropping. Some of y'all should know who these people are.
Yeah.
Let's see. Goddess, thanks so much for the super chat. Do you think if Trump would have ran as a Democrat, he would be more support from the blacks? Yes. He could say
was their hero.
He could say everything he has said. He could say everything he's saying right now. Yeah. If he had a D next to his name, it'll be very difficult. Well, they would have sabotaged him even more. But if he had a D next to his name, they would have been, everything would have been gospel truth. They would have, I mean, I don't know why. The thing is, I don't know why he didn't run as a Democrat. Maybe because he had to run against Hillary. To what I'm saying? Because they would have snuffed him out if he was underneath Hillary, like Bernie Sanders. They snuffed him out. They would have snuffed Trump out. Trump had to run on the opposite side because the deep state is on this side and it's free on this side.
But I also think he saw how crazy the leftists were getting. And I mean, you can see his track record as being a super patriot. There was a picture recently on Instagram from Sean. It was a Sean Hannity picture. He flew in. He used one of his private planes to fly out service members when there wasn't enough planes. They couldn't get home fast enough. He flew his private jet there. He helped that Marine. I think his name was Vincent something Tamaresi. When he had gone in San Diego and he had missed the last cutoff. So he went into TJ and he was going to turn around and come back to San Diego to the military base. And military in Mexico stopped him. He had guns in his truck. So they kept him, held him hostage, basically put him in prison. Obama did nothing about it. He was an active military member. Trump put a lot of pressure, brought a lot of publicity to it with Greta Van Susteren. They got him out of jail in Mexico. What else? What he did in Central Park, put out the ads for, I'll help, pay for whatever I have to pay for. Like, he's always been a super patriot. So I feel like you can't be a patriot and be a Democrat.
Yeah, they went off the slippery slope. What's that? Libby Ann, thanks so much for another super chat.
Praise the Lord. People do feel the same way I do about hilarious Clinton.
Yeah, they
love her.
That lady
She's
is
the
worst person on
and
planet
I will
Earth.
say, I never really revealed my politics on my Instagram until, I don't know, like this year. And I have so many people that I never would have thought agreed with me, that they hate Hillary on both sides of the aisle, hate her. And so many people that I never would have thought support Trump messaged me like, oh my God, we love Trump. Oh my God, I can't wait to vote for Trump. So there's so many more Trump supporters than you would think.
Yeah, awesome. Steve, thanks so much for the super chat.
Israel, love you, brother. Wish I could meet you. Good luck.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, wherever, I'll try to keep you posted on where I'm at when I'm flying around the country. We'll be in North Carolina.
Charlotte on Sunday.
We'll be there Sunday through
Tuesday night.
Sunday through Tuesday night, we'll be in Charlotte. How long is that? They ain't far enough. I was like, man, we should put together an event. I don't know why I'm not thinking of that. Away. 5 days away. Who knows? We may do some impromptu stuff. I don't know. I can't guarantee. Cindy, thanks so much for the super chat.
Why are Clinton and her web not in jail?
That's the $1 million question. I think Jesus is still trying to figure that question out.
Anybody else bleach bit and destroyed government property and was subpoenaed and didn't give over the information, they'd be in jail. There's no way.
Anybody that had a server. I mean, you don't even have to do anything with the server. The fact that you had an unverified, unattached server that the government did not know nothing about, and you're the Secretary of State, you had a server in your basement that the government didn't know nothing about. That's room for termination And also you would lose your security clearance.
But it was proven, wasn't it from WikiLeaks? It was proven that her server was hacked.
It was hacked.
And that you know what I mean? Our CIA was outed and people were outed in China and people died because of it. I don't know how she's not in jail. Baby,
let me tell you another reason why that's weird to me. You see sent and received classified information on an unsecured server. That right there, you will go to prison over. And then not only would you go to prison, you'll lose your security clearance.
But babe, you can't pay for play on government devices.
Let me give you another one. Mm-hmm. She said to the world that she allowed her attorneys to go through and decipher what was confidential classified information and what was not. So none of her attorneys had a security clearance. So she exposed people without a security clearance to top secret and classified information. That will lose you your security clearance. How could she run for president without a security clearance? Oh, they just let her keep her security clearance and nothing happened to her. Then she banged the devices with hammers and bleach pit. It doesn't matter if those were pictures of your kids growing up.
Wasn't it just like yoga class schedules?
And stuff? It doesn't matter. You're destroying. You're destroying evidence. Property. You're destroying. You're supposed to let the government decide what that is. You don't decide on your own. That's like a person saying you were looking at XX stuff on your computer. Well, let me go and this wasn't and this was. No, you can't go delete what you think is and isn't. You send it over to the people.
Or I'll let my lawyers decide what I was looking at. And let you know.
I'm gonna let my lawyers look at stuff they should be looking at. No, I think it was this one.
Oh no, I thought it was a yellow one.
No, I clicked out of it. I just did this. I did this right here.
But we didn't read that one.
No, we did. I thought we did.
No.
Yeah. This is new.
No. Yeah.
Oh, we didn't read this.
Yeah, no, let us never forget that Hillary stood in front of the families and the caskets of 4 patriots at Andrews Air Force Base and knowingly lied to help blame that BS video for the attacks that Obama had covered in that last debate. Yeah, I know it was a few months before the election. It's disgusting. And then when she was questioned about it, she said, at this point, what difference does it make? She's disgusting. She's vile.
She's evil. She's evil. She's
evil. I don't know how anyone can support
she's so bad.
Crime family.
She's so bad that when she go to judgment, I don't want to be after her in judgment. I don't want her to go to the throne and have to talk to God for all of her sins and then have him deal with me after he had to rip her.
Well, I feel like
he gonna rip her so bad, he gonna be still mad when he talk to me. I don't want that to happen.
I'll be like, I murdered someone. And he'll be like, that's it? Compared to her?
You in.
You good?
She got the next 5 after her get in free.
It's free.
I'm playing. That ain't gonna happen.
That's not gonna
Everybody gonna go if you mess up. So anyway, let's see. Andrea, thanks so much for the super chat.
Pray for me and my mom headed to Richmond this weekend to defend our rights to bear arms.
Oh, that's it.
Set up barriers. We will be funneled in like fish and fish in a bowl. Yeah, but it's important. We have to.
It's important. I hope you guys are going with guns.
Yeah.
I hope you guys are going with your firearms. Maybe not, but the best way to do it is go with your firearms. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of people in Virginia carrying. I don't know what the state has, but I'm sure there's a lot of concealed carry permits or open carry permits that they have available. And the government can't take everybody out. So it's better for you to just go stand up. I mean, if I could take mine with me over there, I would. Let's see, Chris. Thank you so much for another super chat, my brother. Did Epstein off himself?
No, the Clintons did.
Nah, he did it. No, I'm just playing. Let me tell y'all this. Everybody joke about Epstein. Everybody joke about Epstein. Is it Epstein, right?
Yeah.
Everybody joke about Epstein. I made a video. It got like 400,000 views about regarding that. Everybody joke, but it's real. Like he really got Hillary Clinton. He really got suicided. Like I think it happened to him. And I think that he knew it was inevitable.
There's no way that the night of his first suicide attempt, it wasn't recording or the cameras were malfunctioning.
Yeah, we got to watch that word.
And then, And then the second time it really did happen, that it was 2 replacement guards. They both fell asleep. The cameras happened to not be working. It's like, nah.
They both fell asleep though, for real. First of all, you got a billionaire in your prison. He's the wealthiest, most notable man in that prison, probably.
Well, no, because that's the same prison that same jail that El Chapo was in New York City. There's no way they have guards falling asleep in there. No way.
Yeah. I'm saying at the time he was the biggest profile person. He had the crimes of the century, and he's being charged with implicating everybody from Clinton all the way down,
Everybody.
princes in
He
other
should have been
countries.
guarded by the Secret Service.
So, and then they fall asleep. Both of them? Look, I'm gonna tell y'all this.
No.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was a police officer. I've been sleeping on patrol many times, right? I cannot confirm. I cannot confirm or deny if me and another officer pulled over somewhere. We parked like this. I slept for a little bit while he was up, and he slept while I was up, and we traded off. I cannot confirm or deny if that's true. Trade off so we can get some sleep during the night shift, so we can actually survive and save your life. I cannot confirm or deny that. But we never
sleep on our tax.
We never slept at the same time. And we couldn't sleep for nothing but like a cat, a 30-minute. You got 30 minutes, bro. Your 30 minutes, go. And then wake up. Tatum, your 30 minutes, go. It's difficult.
Is it because we were talking about
probably? Go with the super chat real quick.
This one?
Revco, thanks so much for the super chat.
What do you think about the Bernie bro threatening mass craziness if Sanders does get this because he cannot say he's a communist? Bernie Sanders, he honeymooned with his wife in Soviet Union when it was still Who goes there for their honeymoon? You're a communist.
All right, we'll have her on every week.
Okay.
Troy, thanks so much for the super chat.
Don't forget to YouTube that song. It's about the wall and everything going on in the country. He's a country artist with music on the.
All of a sudden, it's buffer. We're on for an hour and we start talking about that, and it's but I was on for an hour and 20 minutes. I was on for an hour and 20 minutes, and then it started doing that. Because I started getting, it's funny because I started getting hot and heavy. Look, it's buffering so much. Look at that number. Baby hat over here. We're giving away the hat. Go visit the Theofficertatum store on all of our social media platforms.
Oh yeah.
Go visit on all of our social media platforms. The hat is signed. Have already purchased on our store. If you have already done things on our store, then make sure you sign up for the rewards program. At the bottom right corner, it's a T, or on the desktop, it says rewards. Sign up for it. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Y'all know what they're doing to us. I got to get out here, man. I see y'all. I'm out.